So we're coming to that time of the year where everyone remembers that they want to lose those 15 pounds, right? Or they want to just transform their body. You want to get back in the gym or get back in shape, fit into that dress, whatever the case may be. And it makes you wonder, like, what is it about the new year or the end of the year, this time, that makes people start having that mindset? And I think it's because to be able to change your body, you have to completely change your mind, change your habits. And the thing is, like, we know that food, what we eat, is a huge part of our physique. And food is at almost every part of our life. And so you're consciously making a decision in the morning, in the afternoon, at night, in between that, when you go to work, when you go to functions, when you're sad, when you're bored, when you're excited, when you're celebrating. You're constantly making a choice as to what you will and you won't consume. And if you do decide to consume it, how much? Telling yourself no, telling yourself to stop. And then with the whole working out part, it's, okay, what time am I going to wake up? What time am I going to go to sleep so I can wake up at a certain time to go work out? Okay, what time am I got to go to the gym and work out, but I know I'm going to be sweating when I come out and it's super cold outside. Do I want to take a shower at the gym? If I take a shower at the gym, though, am I really going to be able to jump back outside in 5-degree weather? Like, should I wait for a little while? Do I have time for this? What if I got work afterwards? Like, there's so many different things to it, which makes it just come to the point where you realize this is your life. It has to be a part of your life. Fitness, wellness is just, it has to be weaved into your life. And I guess that makes us think like, okay, this is more so my lifestyle. This is my new identity. Because once you get the body that you want, now it's time for you to maintain that body. How are you going to maintain it? And then certain people that you have around you. And some people might not want to be around you in that new body anymore, in that new mindset. And the person that's creating certain boundaries for themselves or creating different, what do you call it? I would guess like different standards for yourself. And I guess that's part of the reason why, I guess I'm just guessing this whole time, but I'm assuming that it's not really, yes, it is the body that we want, the physique, but it's really the mindset, the person that we want to become, the person that we have to become in order to have that body, to be that fit, to have those muscles, or to have that, whatever it is that you want, honey, cinch waist, big booty, I don't know, nice arms, a sexy back, like whatever it is, that takes a totally different version of you. And that's the desire. That version of us is the desire that we really have. And the body is a byproduct of that. So for me, in 2025, I lost 15 pounds. And when I tell you I was fighting for my life to lose 15 pounds, people who lose 100 pounds in a year, it's like, gosh, what did you do that whole year? Like, what? Now, I wasn't completely like obese. I was definitely overweight. I think I'm still considered overweight at my height. I'm 5'6". I'm like I keep going between 158 to 160, 162. Like it's like those fluctuating pounds, right? I was in the 170. I think it was like 174 when I first started. I might have been heavier than that. Because I don't think I really started weighing myself until springtime of 2025. And just in those 15 pounds, your girl has grown. Like, I've definitely grown. And I think it's as cheesy as it sounds and as woo-woo as it sounds, I had to give myself, like, clearance to lose the weight. It was like telling myself that I was safe to lose the weight. That everything was okay. That everything was going to be okay. And that it's okay for me to lose it. It's okay for me to pay attention to what I eat. It's okay for me to count calories. It's okay for me to weigh my food. It's okay for me to say no. It's okay for me to go to sleep hungry. It's okay for me to not go for the things that I want at that moment. That's okay. And there's so much psychological parts of the weight loss or the fitness journey, whatever, because I know not everybody wants to lose weight or fat. Really, the goal is to lose the fat. Let's be for real. Let's lose the fat. Not everybody wants to do that. You know, some people want to gain some weight, gain some muscle, whatever the case may be. So whatever it is, I'm saying lose the weight, lose the fat, but you insert whatever your goal is. And I just realized, like, girl, it's a lot of stuff that you can do. It's just you don't, in your mind, like this video. I was kind of like, I gotta do this video. And then as soon as I got in my head, like, oh, shoot, I still gotta do the video. Ugh. I was like, okay, yeah, you gotta do the video. Like, okay, go do it. Like, why are we making it like a chore? Why are you making it in your mind like, oh, I gotta do this video? Like, don't you want to do the video? Didn't you already put in your mind that this is what you're gonna do? So go do it. Don't make it anything more than that. It's something that you said you were gonna do, so go do it. I don't know if it's the rebel in us or in myself that wants to go against what we say we're going to do, which is weird. Like, how are you going to tell yourself that you want to do something, and then as soon as it's time to do it, you're like, oh, no, I'm not doing that. Like, why would I do that? Like, oh, I got to do it. Like, but you just said you were going to do it. Like, we made plans. You wrote it out. Like, you went to sleep at a certain time to wake up at a certain, you put out the outfit. Like, what's going on? What is going on? But now you want to negotiate with yourself about it and go back and forth. Like, no, just get up and do it. You said you were going to do it. And maybe that's my new mantra. Get up and do it because you said you would. Maybe. I think that's a good way of looking at it until it becomes something that you just do. And even when you do it, right? Even when it's something that you consistently do, you still have to tell yourself, get up and do it. Because there's still going to be remnants of you that's going to be like, no, I don't want to do this shit. I don't want to do it. I don't know what that is in us that's like that. Is it just like, do we all have an inner rebel, or is it just me? Because it comes up and I hear people say it. They're like, I don't always like to work out. I hate doing this ish. I hate doing it. I don't want to do this, but I get up and I do it. I didn't want to go to the gym today, but I went up and I did it because I said, this is what I do. So it's the mental shift that happens with the weight loss. That's so cool, man. Like, it's what makes it really cool, because you realize how much that you're capable of and how much like you just be BSing. Like, some of us just be straight up BSing. Because once I started to say, this is what I want to do, and I just started making it happen, I realized that I always had the time. I always had the ability. It was just in my mind, whenever it would come up, some insecurities would come up. Oh, well, you did this before. You said you were going to do it before. You're not going to stick to it. That fear, like, oh, shoot, what if I don't stick to it? What if I don't really make this my thing? I keep telling myself, but I don't think that's really me. Maybe I'm not really who I think I am. And you may not be who you think you are. But that's the thing. You're becoming that, right? You are becoming that version of yourself. And you believe in yourself enough to show up as that version. And even right now, I know I want to lose more fat. I know that there is more underneath everything that I'm building. And it's probably going to require another level from me. Something different from me. And I feel sometimes that my body rejects it. Like right now, like I said, I've been kind of sitting, honey. I've been sitting at this 158, 160, 161 range for a minute. It's been like a few months, maybe like 2 months. And I'm like, what's happening? I don't know what's happening. But I keep showing up. I'm not super duper consistent with the food. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I slacked on my steps, but I'm like, okay, I'm realizing that. I'm realizing what it is, but I'm still showing up. I'm still going to my workouts. I'm still finding new foods to eat. I'm still logging food in. I'm still being mindful. I'm still telling myself there's certain things I'm just not gonna eat. I'm still gonna drink that water. All of that. And I think that is part, I'm stop thinking. Shit, I'm just gonna say it. That is part for me. That's part of it, is just realizing this is your life. This is my life now. This is who I am. And I'm going to have different seasons and different, you know, different levels of commitment, but the commitment is still there. It's like living, you know, the ideal of living. Like, you're not going to always live at the highest height of living, but you are pretty much committed to the idea of living. We're committed to it. I'm hoping that all of us are committed to waking up and living our life. Now, some days we're going to wake up and live our life, and some days we're just going to wake up and live our life. But so that's with me. Like, I'm committed to this lifestyle of moving my body, putting nutritious foods into my body, staying hydrated, being aware of my caffeine intake, taking my butt to sleep. Woo, that should be at the top of the list. That's at the top of my list for this year. Let's talk about it. What are your goals? Now, I know the weight loss, maybe the weight gain, the muscle gain, the fat loss, whatever. That's the thing, right? Like, yeah, okay. But they always say, like, let's be specific. What does that really entail for you? For me, it's working out 2 to 3 minimum days a week, at the freaking least. Moving my body, getting up and moving. If I'm going to be on my phone just sitting there, I'm going to get on my walking pad. Just got a walking pad today. Just unboxed it. It's right in front of my Christmas tree, right? And I'm sitting at like 2,000 some steps right now. I definitely could have more, and I'm going to get more. Let me see. Let me look at I'm at 2,700 steps, okay? And I could definitely get more, but I could have definitely had less today because I was in the house. It's like 11 degrees outside. But I got on that step counter a few times. It's going to be me prioritizing my protein, really being in tune with my body, which that might mean me meditating more, me getting off my phone more, me just cleaning in silence without having stuff in the background, reading more, journaling more, making that part of my daily life. If I feel like I want to grab my phone, let me grab my journal first. That type of thing. Like, yeah, you're going to get the phone, but let's get 10 minutes of journaling. And I'm a big person when it comes to gratitude journaling. I used to think it was so cheesy, but bro, like, I thought it was so cheesy. I think that was a big part for me that changed a lot of stuff, was being grateful for things. And I love to do it at the end of the day. And it's kind of like a reflection of my day. I actually write down what about that day I was grateful for, just in general. But I find that there's things within that day that I can write about. And I just have one sheet. I just write, I got a plain, simple, and I make sure I just get a plain, simple, basic Walmart, Target, Walgreens notebook. And I just take one sheet and I write down everything that I'm grateful for from that day. Or just in general, but usually it's from that day. And when I look back on it, it's like a diary of gratitudes for me. And I like doing that at the end of the day. And I should adopt that more. And also, I'm realizing some of the stuff that I love to do that I find helpful, for some reason, I don't always do it. It's like, I know that it's good for me. I know that it's making me feel good, but part of me is like, I'm not gonna keep doing that. So that's one thing. I want to be aware of that part of me as well that's doing that. But I want to know what are the things that you are deciding to make a part of your life this year that's actually going to help your wellness. Because it's the reason why we start with the body, why we want to change our body, why we want to get more fit. There's a reason. I feel like there's something behind that. And as I say in this video, it's because the person that you become when you start to transform your body, because it takes a lot of willpower, it takes a lot of mental power and control. Because if we can control what we put in our body and how we move our body, I think, honestly, that's probably like half the battle, y'all. This is why most Americans are overweight or obese, including children. Because a lot of us, it's hard, man. It's work to do it. But when you do it, something unlocks in you as a person. And it's the most basic thing that we can do as a human being, is to take care of our bodies. So let me know what you all think. Put it in the comment section. And thanks for watching this video, you all.
Slowly roll up. And give yourself a round of applause. Nice work, everybody. Questions or comments, please let me know.
Figured out the lockers, yeah. barely anybody here. Get your steps in. Get your steps in. Get your steps in. Get your steps in. I said that as a little baby's coming outside. Oh, I wore my slides today because I was doing my shapes class and you don't have to wear shoes. And the snow is gone. Snow is gone. So I'm just still getting my steps, even without proper footwear. As a side note, I felt like a skinny bitch today, so I wanted to show you all like some of the progress that I'm having. I'm showing a little bit of definition in the core and definitely doing less mild shapes at the YMCA. Yeah, it be giving your girl it be toning me up. It tones me up. I really feel it. That core control is there. But one habit that I'm doing is right after I get out the gym, out of my class or working out, I wash my face, I do my skincare, and I was finding that I was not doing that. And my skin was breaking out like crazy. So I've been doing that more. I just go ahead and do my skincare and get it out the way. And that's that. That's just something I wanted to add into there. Because you got to clean your face. Why wasn't I doing that? Like, who doesn't clean their face after you leave the gym? Like, who doesn't do that? It was me. I was a person who didn't do it. So maybe there's somebody else out there that's not doing it. But do your skincare, which hopefully I'll be able to look back on this video and show you all some progress of my skin getting more clear, losing some of my dark spots. I'll get some more sleep and these under eyes will look better. Also, for my girls out there that are more like, I don't know, inverted triangle shape, get you some pants that have this like crisscross effect that makes you have that V. Because as you can see, once I pull my pants down more, like I look more squarish now. Like, but when you pull it up, it gives you that nice like cut. So I would say get more pants that are like that, y'all. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna go. Bye.